Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So let's start with today's lecture. Okay. So, student, yes, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So, student, in the last class, we were discussing about the circles, right? We completed our discussion on the circle. Okay. So, so far in the coordinate geometry, we have completed the discussion on the straight line and the circle. So, in today's lecture, we are going to start a new conic, which is a parabola. Okay. Okay, so it's a so as I told you already in the last classes, previous classes of the circle, that the many of the concept that we have learned in the straight line circle, the old concept will be applied here only. Okay, so that's why it's not a new chapter, just a curve is different, but all the concept that we have learned, that is same. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so it's a conic section 2. In the conic section 1, we covered the straight line circle. In the conic section 2, we are going to cover parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. Okay, everyone. Hi, yeah, hi. So, student, today's agenda is, first we will see the definition of conic section, and then we will see how to identify a conic section. If a general equation of degree 2 is given, then how to identify whether it is a circle, straight line, ellipse, hyperbola, parabola. Those things we will see. And then we will start our discussion on the parabola, definition of the parabola, and some terminology related to the parabola. And then we will see the standard equations of parabola. There are 4 standard equations of the parabola. Okay. So let's start one by one. Okay. So first of all, the definition of conic section. Okay. Definition of conic section. So student, yes. So it's a very important. This is very basic concept, but this is very important because many student doesn't know the definition and the what you can say, the fundamental things about the conic section. Okay. So in today's class, our agenda will be the covering the most of the fundamental things that is so that we can build up in the upcoming lecture of the conic section 2. Okay. So student, the definition of the conic section is that it is a locus of a point which moves in a plane such that the ratio of its distance from a fixed point to its distance from a fixed line is constant. Okay. So let's say this point P is a locus. Okay. This point is a locus. Okay. And its ratio of its distance from a fixed point. This point S. Okay. This point S, which is alpha comma beta, this is a fixed point, this is a fixed point, and the line lx plus my plus n equal to 0, this line is a fixed line. Okay, fixed line. Okay, so what is the definition of a conic? It is a locus of a point which moves such that its ratio of its distance from a fixed point to the distance from the fixed line is constant. Means the distance of the point P from the fixed point S is PS, and the distance of this point P from the fixed line is PM, right? This PS upon PM is constant. Okay. Okay. So this, let's call this constant some name. Let's say E. This constant is E. Okay. So student, as you know, what is PS? Then PS is nothing but E times PM. Yes or no? Then PS square कितना जाएगा? PS square is E square PM square. Okay. Okay, everyone. So student, what is PS? It is nothing but the square of the distance of point P from this fixed point S, which is alpha comma beta. So PS can be written as H minus alpha whole square plus K minus beta whole square is equal to E square into PM square. What is PM square? PM is the distance of a point P from a straight line, from a fixed line. So what is the distance of any point from a line? Put the point in the line divided by under root of coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square. So it is nothing but LH. Line is LX plus my plus n. Put x comma y, x and y, h comma k. So LH plus mk plus n upon under root of L square plus m square. Okay, this is pm, iska square. Okay, is this clear so far? Tell me quickly in the chat box, is this clear so far or not? Clear, students? Okay, so student, as you can see clearly, this is a quadratic equation. This is a degree 2 equation, right? Degree 2, this is a degree 2 equation. This above is a degree 2 equation in x and y. Okay, so when we solve this, we get this type of equation, that ax square, there is a term with the x square, there will be a term with xy, so 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So this is a general equation that we get when we solve this. Okay, there will be some term corresponding to x square, कोई कोफिशिएंट होगा y स्क्वायर का, कोई कोफिशिएंट होगा x का, some coefficient is of y, some constant term, some coefficient of xy. So we can write this as ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Is this clear? Tell me quickly in the chat box, student. Is this clear? Right? Is there any confusion regarding this? Okay, so this is a general equation of degree 2. This is a general equation of degree 2. This, the same equation we have seen when we were discussing about the pair of straight lines. Yes or no? So this is a general equation of degree 2. So this is a general equation of degree 2. So this same equation will represent sometimes straight lines, sometimes circle, sometimes ellipse, parabola, hyperbola, depending upon the values of these coefficient a, h, b, g, f, c. Okay, so as we have seen, so this equation, this general equation can represent it can represent pair of straight lines, okay, it can represent circle, right? It can represent parabola, okay, or it can represent ellipse, or it can represent hyperbola. Okay, depending upon the coefficients of the x square, y square, hxy, constant term, all these coefficients, it can represent any of these 5 conics. Clear? Is this clear? So in the straight line chapter, we have already seen when a second degree equation represent a pair of straight line, and in the circle also we have seen when a second degree equation represent a circle, right? Is this clear, student? Is this clear? Tell me quickly in the chat box how many of you understood. Everyone, quickly let me know in the chat box how many of you understood. Students, quickly let me know in the chat box. Everyone, clear? Okay, okay. So student, now this the fixed point and the fixed line that we were talking. Okay, the fixed point and the fixed line that we are talking. Yes, very good. Thank you, Anjali. Okay, so it has a special name. Okay, so what is this name? So the fixed point is known as focus. Okay, the fixed point is known as focus. So this point is focus. Okay, very good, Sakshi. Okay, and the fixed line is known as directrix. So Lx plus My plus n equal to 0. This is the fixed line. So this line is known as directrix. Okay, directrix. And the ratio of the constant, the ratio Ps upon Pm, which we denoted by E, this also known as eccentricity. Okay, this also known as eccentricity. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Quickly let me know in the chat box, is this clear or not? Clear? Okay, very good, everyone. Very good, very good. Okay, so now there are some case arises on the basis of the position of a point. Okay, this point h comma k, on the basis of this position, there can be we can divide this in the two case. Okay, the first case is that how we can identify. So this the name of the second topic is the identification of the conic on the basis of the second degree equation. Okay, and again let me write this again. The second degree equation is this: ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Okay, so there is a two cases. The first case is focus does not lie on directrix, means the focus which was alpha comma beta, this point does not lie on the line lx plus my plus n is equal to 0. Okay, so this is a case one when focus does not lie on the directrix. Okay, so when we say that when focus does not lie on when focus lie on the directrix, okay, my bad, the focus lie on the directrix means this point alpha comma beta lie on this line lx plus my plus n equal to 0. So when this happens, then we see that delta is nothing but abc 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square. This becomes 0. So this is very important point to remember, that if the focus lie on the directrix, then the delta which is abc plus 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square, it's equal to 0. Okay, this delta terms we have already seen in the straight line chapter. Okay, when we were discussing about the pair of straight line. Okay, and there we said that if the delta term is 0, then the equation, general equation of degree 2 will give us pair of straight line. Okay, pair of straight line. So it means when focus lie on the directrix, we get delta equal to 0, which means we get the pair of straight line. But what kind of straight line? This will depend on the ratio, which means E. It means if E is greater than 1, let's say, if E is greater than 1, then we say that h square greater than AB, then we get two real and distinct line. And if E is equal to 1, then h square equal to AB, it means coincident line. And if E is less than 1, means h square minus less than AB, we get imaginary line, right? And these things we have already seen in the straight line chapter from the angle between the two straight lines, right? Angle between two lines is from the pair of, if the equation, general equation of degree 2 is given, then angle between line is, can anybody tell me in the chat box? Anybody remember the formula? Tan theta is nothing but 2 times under root of h square minus AB upon A plus B. So there also we have said clearly that if h square is greater than AB, it means we are getting some angle between the line. It means we will get two real and distinct line. If h square equal to AB, it means angle between the line is 0. It means the line are coincident. And if h square is less than AB, then under root ke inside wala term is negative. Then we will get imaginary line. So same thing we can say on the basis of E, the ratio, that if focus lie on the directrix, then delta is 0. We get pair of straight line. Then what kind of straight line? That will depend on the ratio of the point from the focus upon the ratio of the point from the line. If that ratio, which is E, if the E is greater than 1, we will get two real and distinct line. If that ratio, which is E, is equal to 1, we will get coincident line. And if that ratio, which is E again, less than 1, then we will get imaginary line. Is this clear, everyone? Quickly let me know in the chat box how many of you understood this. This is very important. Okay, so sometimes है ना क्या होता है कि questions can be asked from this basic fundamental concept also, because many people try to avoid this and they try to solve the many, what we say, good questions on the parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, or क्या होता है sometimes JEE main ask the questions from this topic only. So अगर ये समझ में आ रहा है, then you will get better understanding about the parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. Okay, quickly let me know in the chat box how many of you understood this. Clear? Okay. So now the second case is focus does not lie on directrix. Means this is the directrix. Okay, this is the directrix Lx plus My plus n equal to 0, and this is point focus alpha comma beta. So this point does not lie on this line. Okay, in that case we will say that delta, which is ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus EH square, this is non-zero. Clear? This is non-zero. So if delta is non-zero, then also we can comment just by looking at the general equation of degree 2, whether it is a parabola, ellipse, hyperbola. So what you will check, if E is greater than 1, means H square greater than AB, it is known as hyperbola. Okay, then the second degree curve will represent hyperbola. If E equal to 1, means H square equal to AB, it will represent parabola. And if E is less than 1, means H square less than AB. Yes, very good, Mridula, very good. Then it will represent ellipse. Okay, so it means yes, very good, very good. So it means first the general equation of degree 2 is given. Okay, general equation of degree 2 is given. So first check whether delta is 0 or not. Okay, first just looking at the general equation of degree 2, you can calculate delta, which is ABC plus 2FGH plus AF minus AF square minus BG square minus EH square. Okay, that is delta. So if it is 0, then you are pretty sure that this general equation of degree 2 will represent a line. What kind of line? That you can check whether H square equal to AB, H square greater than AB, H square less than AB. Okay, like this. Yes, very good, Subham. Very good, Rohan. Hello. Okay. Now, if delta is non-zero, then it is either a ellipse, hyperbola, parabola. That again you can check. If H square is equal to AB, it is parabola. If H square is less than AB, it is ellipse. If H square greater than AB, it is hyperbola. Okay, very important concept. Clear? Is this clear? Everyone, let me know quickly. So the identification, or just by looking at the second degree equation, we can say whether it is an ellipse, hyperbola or parabola. Is this clear, students? Okay, very good, Anjali, very good, Mridula. Okay, so if it is clear, so now we want to focus on the parabola in this chapter. Okay, so we will now discuss the parabola, which is when H square equal to AB. What does this mean? It means E equal to 1. What does this mean? It means the distance of a point from the focus is equal to the distance of that point from the directrix. That is mean E equal to 1, isn't it? Right? Okay. So now let's discuss about the parabola. Okay. So again, definition should be clear to you that it is a locus of a point which move in such a way that its distance from a fixed point is equal to its distance from a fixed straight line. Means, let's say this is a line, this is line which is directrix, and this is a point which is focus. Yes or no? This is focus, and it is a locus of a point. Let's say this is a locus h comma k, such that its distance from the fixed point is equal to distance from the line. So when we have focus, when we have parabola, we say PS equal to PM. Yes or no? PS equal to PM. Clear, everyone? Is this clear? Is this clear or not? Means PS square is equal to PM square. Clear? Everyone, let me know quickly in the chat box how many of you understood this. Okay. Okay. So just we can get the generalized equation of a parabola. Okay, but just by doing the PS equal to PM square. Okay, but now let's move on. This is the definition of parabola. Okay, the definition. See in the question, the definition of a parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, they are very crucial. Okay, So what is the definition of parabola? It is a locus of a point which move in such a way that its distance from a fixed point is equal to distance from a fixed straight line. That's all. Okay. And it is also given that fixed point does not lie on the fixed line, means the focus does not lie on the directrix. Means, let me write this down again. Focus does not lie on the directrix. Okay. Focus does not lie on the directrix. Okay. And this is very important. Distance of a point, fixed distance of a locus is such that distance of a moving point from a fixed point is equal to distance from the directrix. Okay. Chalo. If it is clear, then let's talk about the standard equation of the parabola. Okay. Standard equation of the parabola. So what is the standard equation of parabola? So student, for the standard equation of parabola, what we do is we take the focus a comma 0, we take the directrix, this line x plus a equal to 0, and we assume the origin is passing through the curve. Okay, and we make sure our curve is passing through origin. Okay, so now let's try to derive the equation of the standard equation of the parabola. Okay, so the parabola will look something like this curve. Okay, we will get to know on how the curve is coming like this later, but now let's derive the equation of the standard equation of the parabola. Okay, what is the standard equation of the parabola? That distance of the variable point from the focus should be equal to the distance of that point from the directrix, means ps equal to pm, right? What is it means? Yes, Subham, do you have any doubt? Subham, you raise your hand. If you have any doubt, you can type it in the chat box. Okay, you can type it in the chat box. Okay, so it means ps square is equal to pm square. What is ps square? Distance of point p and this between the point p and s, which is h minus a whole square plus k minus 0 whole square is equal to, what is pm square? What is this distance pm? Can anybody tell me in the chat box what is this distance pm? See, this distance is a. See, this is h, right? This is h and this is a. So pm is h plus a. Yes or no? The pm is h plus a. So this distance ka square. Clear everyone? Clear? Okay. So if it is clear, okay, very good. So now let's open this a square plus h square plus a square minus 2ah plus k square is equal to h square plus 2ah plus a square. Okay. Okay. So h square, a square cancel out. Yes or no? So what we are getting, that k square is equal to 4ah. Take this minus 2ah on the right hand side. So k square equal to 4ah. This is locus, but when we have locus, the last step is replace h with x and k with y. So now replace h with x and k with y. So what we will get? We will get y square is equal to 4ax. Okay, is this clear? So this is standard equation of parabola. Standard equation of parabola. Clear everyone? Clear? So student, just to make sure that we are on the same page, see what we have taken this as focus is a comma 0, and I have from the diagram we can see that this point is on the first quadrant, on the positive x-axis. So we will take a is positive. Okay, we will take this a positive. Okay, very good Anjali, very good. Okay, so whenever I'm writing y square equal to 4ax, okay, so here a is positive. Make sure that clear everyone. Is this clear or not? Is this clear or not? So this is the standard equation of the parabola. Yes, very good Shubham, very good. Okay, Chalo, if it is clear, so student, so I think just student, I think there is some issue with the 1 second student. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if it is clear, so now let's move on to the general terminology for the parabola. Okay. So first of all, we have seen the standard equation of the parabola, isn't it? Standard equation of the parabola is clear. Is there anyone who have doubt? Any doubt, students? Any doubt so far? Quickly let me know in the chat box. I'm waiting. Any doubts? Students, I'm waiting. Any doubts so far? Okay. Chalo. If it is clear, then let's move on to. Okay. So now let's talk about the general terminology of the parabola. Okay, students. So see, now there is some general terminology related to the parabola. Okay. So far we have a standard equation of the parabola, which is y square equal to 4ax, isn't it? Y square is equal to 4ax. Okay. So yes. Okay. Okay. So now first let me tell you how to plot the graph of this point. Everybody knows the graph of the quadratic equation, right? Whenever I write like y square, y equal to x square plus 2x plus 1, everybody knows this, how to plot this. Yes or no? So similarly, the graph of the parabola is nothing but the quadratic, but here instead of quadratic in x, we have quadratic in y. Yes or no? This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay. And this point is a parabola. Sorry, this point is a comma 0 is focus. And this distance, okay, is this line, which is x is equal to minus a, is called directrix. Clear, everyone? Directrix. This is focus. Okay. Yes, very good, Subham, very good. So student, how we plot this? See, I have a one rule. वो काफी आसान है याद रखना, इससे क्या है ना कंफ्यूजन नहीं होती है. So whenever you have y square equal to 4x, square किस पर है? Y पर, right? Y has the square on it, right? Power 2 on it. So axis किसकी होगी? X की. Means this graph that come out like this. Okay, the graph will be symmetric about the x-axis, and it's something like this. Let me just draw it again. Okay. Okay. So graph will be something like this. Okay. Clearly, the graph is satisfying the 0, 0, and we have again in the standard equation of the parabola. हमने तो बोला ही था कि we will making sure that our origin is passing through the curve. So this is 0, 0, and this graph is for the y square equal to 4ax. Clear? So square is on y, so axis किसकी होगी? X की. Okay. तो ये अभी थोड़ी देर में और समझ में आ जाएगा इसका मतलब क्या है कि एक्सिस क्या है ये सब. ओके. सो फर्स्ट नाउ लेट्स मेक गो टू द जनरल टर्मिनोलॉजी ऑफ द पैराबोला. ओके. तो यहाँ से चीजें और क्लियर होने स्टार्ट होंगी. ओके. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज एक्सिस? What is axis? The definition of the axis of parabola is it is nothing but line joining. It is line passing through the focus and perpendicular to the directrix is called axis of parabola. Okay, let's say this is your directrix. This is your directrix. Okay, and this is your focus. Focus. Okay, so there will be infinite line which will be perpendicular to the directrix, but there will be only one line which is perpendicular to the directrix and also passing through the focus, right? Which is like this, right? Like this. So this is axis. Clear? This is axis. Is this clear? So axis is a line which is passing through the focus and also perpendicular to the directrix. Sometimes we also call this as a axis of symmetry. What we called as sometimes axis of symmetry means our parabola is always symmetric about this point. Okay, always symmetric about this axis. Okay, जैसा behavior एक्सिस के अबोव है वैसे ही बिहेवियर एक्सिस के बिलो होगा, और the behavior that parabola has on the left side of the axis, that same behavior will have the on the right side of the axis, depend axis horizontal है या vertical. Clear? Is this clear? Axis समझ में आ गया? Okay. These points are very very important for the parabola terminology. अगर ये आपको पता नहीं है कि what is axis, what is vertex, तो parabola में आप ज्यादा proceed नहीं कर पाओगे. Okay. So whenever we draw a parabola, there are certain things that we should require to know already in the parabola. First is axis of parabola. What is the axis of parabola? A line passing through the focus and perpendicular to the directrix is called as axis of parabola, which is also known as axis of symmetry. Why? Because parabola is symmetric about our this axis. Okay, yes, very good Subham, very good Rohan. Okay, very good Ajit. Okay, what is vertex? Vertex is nothing but the point of intersection of parabola with axis is called vertex. Means, let's say this is axis of parabola. Okay, this is axis of parabola. Okay, and this is our parabola. This is our parabola. So this parabola is intersecting our axis at this point A. So this will be known as vertex of the parabola. Clear? So vertex क्या होता है? Point of intersection of the parabola with the axis of symmetry. Is this clear everyone? Quickly, axis of parabola, vertex of parabola में किसी को कोई डाउट है क्या? Okay, very good, very good, very good, Sivraj. Okay, now the second thing is focal chord. What is focal chord? नाम से ही क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए. Any chord which is passing through the focus is known as focal chord. Okay, so let's say this is a parabola. This is a parabola and this is a focus A, 0. So students, many time I will do this. Focus को मैं I will represent with the symbol S. Okay. So what is focal chord? Any chord on the parabola which is passing through the focus. Let's say this is focal chord. Let's say this is focal chord. So these both are focal chord. Okay. This is focal chord. This is focal chord because this chord is passing through the focus S. Clear? Any chord passing through the focus is known as focal chord. What is double ordinate? Yes, this is very important. Double ordinate क्या होता है? Passing through focus. Yeah. No, Subham. Double ordinate ये नहीं होता. Okay. चलो. Double ordinate क्या होता है? Any chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. Okay, any chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry is known as double ordinate. Means, let's say this is our axis of symmetry. Okay, let's say, और मान लो ये कुछ ऐसे पैराबोला है. This is parabola. Okay, so like there will be so many chords, na, like this. One chord may be like this. Okay. So all the chords which are perpendicular to the axis of symmetry, they all are known as double ordinate. Okay. See, this chord is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. So this chord will be known as, this chord will be known as double ordinate. That's all. इतना simple है. Okay. Double ordinate क्या होता है? Chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. So double ordinate. So this is double ordinate. This is double ordinate. Double ordinate. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? So double ordinate क्या होता है? Any chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry is known as double ordinate. That's all. Okay, but out of there, see, there can be infinite double ordinate. Yes or no? There will be infinite chords which will be perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. But out of those infinite double ordinate, there is a one special chord which is passing through the focus. Yes or no? Which is passing through the focus. Okay. So that is known as the latest rectum. Latest rectum क्या होता है? A double ordinate. See, latest rectum is a double ordinate, but specialty in the latest rectum is it is passing through the focus. Okay. So out of the all double ordinate, out of the all double ordinate, A special double ordinate which is passing through the focus is known as latest rectum. और double ordinate क्या होता है? It is a chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. Means, let's say, okay, 1 second. Is this clear? Let's say this is our axis of symmetry, or simply symmetry or simply axis, एक ही बात है. Okay, and this is our parabola. This is parabola. Clear? So for this parabola, let's say this is a focus. This is a focus. Okay. So a special double ordinate, which Rohan, which part you want me to repeat? Which part? Tell me quickly. Out of this double ordinate, there is a special double ordinate which is passing through the focus. So this is known as latest rectum. Clear, everyone? A focal chord of conic which is perpendicular to the axis is yes, same thing. But हमने वो ये सब डिफाइन कर दिया ना डबल ऑर्डिनेट में, है ना? जब मैं डबल ऑर्डिनेट बोल रहा हूँ तो इट मींस आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry, right? Now out of this double ordinate, a special double ordinate which is passing through the latest rectum, passing through the focus, that will known as the latest rectum. Clear? Because many students get confused with the latest rectum and the double ordinate, so that's why I'm just separating out of the both of them. Okay, double ordinate, see, this latest rectum is also a double ordinate. Okay, don't get confused, but all double ordinates cannot be latest rectum. Yes or no? Are you getting the difference between those double ordinate and the latest rectum? A special double ordinate which is passing through the focus, that is known as latest rectum. Okay, so let me just repeat again. Okay, so focal chord क्या होता है? Focal chord is a chord which is passing through the focus. Okay, focal chord is a chord which is passing through the focus of the parabola. It's known as focal chord. Double ordinate, any chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry is called double ordinate. That's all. Clear, everyone? Clear? This terminology is clear. These are very very important terminology. तो क्या क्या डिस्कस किया हमने terminology में? Axis of parabola, a line which is perpendicular to the directrix and passing through the focus is called axis of parabola, and this also known as axis of symmetry because parabola is symmetric about this axis. Second, vertex. Vertex क्या होता है? Point of intersection of the parabola with the axis. Simple. Third one is the focal chord. Any chord which is passing through the focus will known as focal chord. Double ordinate, any chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry is known as double ordinate. And latest rectum, a double ordinate passing through focus is called latest rectum. Clear, everyone? Is there any doubt regarding the terminology of the parabola? Let me know if you have any doubt. Okay. Chalo. So if it is clear, so now let's try to define all these things with our standard parabola, which is y square equal to 4x. Okay. Yes, very good, Ajit, very good, Anjali, very good, Sumit, everyone. Okay. So student, देखो मैं तो बोलूंगा कि अगर आप समझ सकते हो तो समझ लो, बट इट्स बेटर इफ यू जस्ट रिमेम्बर दिस थिंग. ओके, ग्राफ तो जितना चाहो ना रट लो एक बार. जो ग्राफ इंपॉर्टेंट है ना वो ग्राफ तो आपकी टिप्स पर होनी चाहिए, चाहे समझ के याद करो या फिर रट लो ग्राफ. ओके, व्हाट इज दिस? y स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 4ax. y स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 4ax. तो कैसे करना है? दिस इज अ पैराबोला. ओके, स्टैंडर्ड इक्वेशन पैराबोला. It has the square on y, so it means this will be symmetric about x axis. ऐसे ही मैंने याद कर रखा है, तो कैसे याद करोगे? It has square on y, it implies it is symmetric about x axis. Okay, is this clear? चलो, तो ग्राफ द फोकस, दिस ग्राफ इज सिमेट्रिक अबाउट द एक्स एक्सिस। तो देखो, तो ये ऐसे आएगा, दिस ग्राफ इज लाइक दिस। ओके ओके, इज दिस क्लियर एवरीवन? इज दिस क्लियर? दिस इज द ग्राफ ऑफ पैराबोला y square is equal to 4ax. Clear? Okay, so now one thing, देखते हुए चलना, y square is equal to 4ax। तो इसका फोकस हमने क्या लिया था, a, 0, राइट? फोकस इज a, 0। डायरेक्ट्रिक्स क्या लिया था इसका, डायरेक्ट्रिक्स x is equal to -a, राइट? दिस इज डायरेक्ट्रिक्स x is equal to -a। तो ये पॉइंट कितना आएगा, लेट कॉल दिस पॉइंट n, which is -a, 0। Clear everyone? Okay, so now tell me student, देखो this is a directrix, x is equal to -a, तो वहीं से भी समझ में आ जाता, any line which is perpendicular to the line, perpendicular to the directrix and passing through the focus, वो तो x axis ही है, so that's why this is axis। okay okay, clear? Now this line x is equal to -a is perpendicular, yes or no? And what is this point? This is origin 0, 0, and also this is the point of intersection of the parabola y square equal to 4ax and the axis. So that's why this is known as vertex also. Vertex also. Is this clear, students? Is this clear? Okay, very good, Mahesh, very good. And okay, just give me 1 minute, I will repeat. Okay, यहीं पे देख लो आप, एस के मोटिवेशन संकेत यहीं पर ही देख लो, जो मैंने डबल लेटेस्ट रेक्टम में बोला। सी दिस इज a line which is perpendicular to the axis, right? Yes or no? But it is not passing through the focus, so this is what, tell me, this is what, double ordinate, yes or no? Now let's see one more chord. This is the chord, this chord, let's call this a b. This chord is a chord which is perpendicular to the axis and also passing through the focus. So ऐसी एक chord which is perpendicular to the axis of the parabola but also passing through the focus, that is latus rectum, that is latus rectum। Clear? So latus rectum समझ में आ गया, a chord which is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry and passing through the focus is known as latus rectum। Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box, how many of you understood this? Clear everyone? Okay, if it is clear, so there are a couple of points that you can see here, is that now student, okay, very good, very good, very good Anjali, very good, very good। So student, if I ask you here, okay, this is n point is the foot of perpendicular of the directrix on the axis, yes or no? This n is the foot of perpendicular, foot of perpendicular, foot of perpendicular, right? Means foot of directrix on the axis, एक ही बात है। And s is a focus। If you see this point which is vertex, let's call this origin है, ये तो o से, this vertex is nothing but the midpoint of s and n, yes or no? Vertex is nothing but the midpoint of s and n। ये दिख रहा है तुम्हें, midpoint of s, focus and foot of perpendicular is 0, 0, which is vertex। Secondly, ये क्या है, y square equal to 4ax, yes or no? This is y square equal to 4ax। okay, तो अब यहाँ पे दोबारा देखो, okay, this is y square equal to 4ax। okay, so this is a, 0, right? So this is a double, this is a, let's call this a, this is perpendicular। okay, so this is latus rectum। clear? This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this curve is y square equal to 4ax. This curve is y square equal to 4ax. Okay, so this point is A and this point is B. Point A के coordinates क्या होंगे बताओ? X coordinate will be A because this line is perpendicular to the x-axis, and put x is equal to A in y square equal to 4ax. कितना आ गया? Y square is equal to 4a square. Y will be plus minus 2a. So this is 2a and this is minus 2a. So a comma minus 2a. Okay, clear? So student, this A and B are known as extremities. Extremities for extreme points of the extremities of lattice rectum. Lattice rectum. Clear? And AB क्या है? AB is length of lattice rectum. Length of lattice rectum. Is this clear? Very good, Pathan, Harish, very good. Okay, so what is AB? Distance between the point A and B, which is 4a. So length of lattice rectum यहाँ से कितना आ रहा है? Length of lattice rectum कितना दिख रहा है तुम्हें? 4a दिख रहा है ना? 4a. Clear? Clear everyone? So length of lattice rectum is 4a. Okay. अब देखो ये 4a और कैसे आ सकता है? कोई मुझे बताएगा? What is the foot of perpendicular? What is the directrix? X is equal to minus a. So if I ask you what is the distance between the focus, what is the distance of focus from directrix? So distance of point S a comma 0 from the directrix is nothing but 2a, right? So what is the lattice rectum? Double of this distance. Yes or no? Lattice rectum is double of this distance. Okay. So there are a couple of points that we have noted in the standard equation of parabola, but these are always valid for any kind of parabola. Okay. What is this point? First, vertex is always middle point of the focus and foot of directrix. This thing we have noted here. Then second is directrix is always perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. वो तो हमें पता ही है. Third is length of lattice rectum कितना होता है? Is equal to 2 times distance between focus and directrix. Okay, length of lattice rectum is 2 times, and this is very important. This is very important because the similar to this definition we will going to look into the length of lattice rectum in ellipse and hyperbola. तब वहां पे length of lattice rectum कैसे निकालेंगे? इसी टाइप की सिमिलर इक्वेशन को यूज करते हुए. ओके, सो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर लेंथ ऑफ lattice rectum क्या होता है? लेंथ ऑफ lattice rectum. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. 2 टाइम्स इन जनरल क्या होता है? 2e टाइम्स डिस्टेंस ऑफ फोकस फ्रॉम डायरेक्ट्रिक्स 2e टाइम. बट पैराबोला में e कितना होता है? यस, वेरी गुड शुभम. 2a + 2a 4a. पैराबोला में e कितना होता है? 1 होता है. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट बिकम्स 2 टाइम्स. बट इन जनरल द लेंथ ऑफ द lattice rectum is 2e times distance of focus from directrix. Very important formula. Very important. Very important. Okay, in ellipse and hyperbola e तो 1 होगा नहीं, e तो कुछ less than 1 या greater than 1 होगा. Yes or no? So in that case also, how we are going to find the length of lattice rectum? 2e times distance of focus from directrix. Okay, but in parabola e equal to 1, it implies length of lattice rectum is 2 into distance of focus from directrix. Is this clear everyone? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Clear? Yes, very good Shubham, very good everyone, very good. Okay, Okay, so these 3 points you should always remember. Vertex क्या होता है? Vertex is the middle point of the focus and foot of directrix. Directrix is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry, and length of lattice rectum is always equal to 2 times distance from focus, distance between focus and directrix. In general, 2 times distance of focus from directrix. Okay, clear? So these 3 points, okay, ऐसा नहीं है कि ये only and only valid for the standard equation of parabola. These are valid for any parabola. As long as it is parabola, these 3 points are always valid. Always valid for any kind of parabola. Okay, okay, valid for any kind of parabola. Is this clear? So that's why, क्योंकि है ना एग्जाम में we will do some questions on the basis of this. Then you will realize how powerful this tool is. Okay. Okay. So if it is clear, so now let's move on to the next thing, which is 4 standard parabolas. Okay. अभी तक तो हमने एक standard parabola देखा है, y square equal to 4ax. So similarly, we will see 3 more types of parabola. Okay. Then first one, ये हम already देख चुके हैं, y square equal to 4ax. Okay. So first, y square equal to 4x क्या होता है? जल्दी जल्दी करेंगे अब. Y square equal to 4ax. This is x axis, this is y axis. Okay. स्क्वायर देखो कैसे याद करोगे, स्क्वायर किस पे है? स्क्वायर इज ऑन y, so axis will be of x axis. So x axis, but positive x axis or negative x axis? You will see y square equal to plus 4ax दिख रहा है ना, plus 4ax. So it means positive x axis, means our parabola will be like this. Okay, it is like this. Clear? This is 0, 0. This is vertex. This is focus a, 0. This is directrix. X is equal to minus a. Clear? Is this clear? Clear? Okay. And this is lattice rectum. 1 second. This is lattice rectum. Lattice rectum क्या होगा? This is lattice rectum. AB is a lattice rectum. If I ask you what is the extremities of the lattice rectum, a, put x is equal to a in this, you will get 2a and minus 2. A, 2a and a, minus 2a. Clear? Clear? Y square equal to 4x देखते ही समझ में आ जाना चाहिए. S is the focus. This is directrix. This is directrix. This is focus. This is lattice rectum. This is vertex. Okay. तो यहाँ पे again, what is length of lattice rectum? Okay, so student, अब से मैं क्या करूंगा, lattice rectum को I will represent as LR. Okay, बार बार लिखना इतना लेंथी नहीं रहेगा. Length of LR, length of lattice rectum कितना हो गया? 4a. Okay, so this is y square equal to 4x के respect में we are doing all these things, right? Now the second parabola is y square equal to minus 4ax. Y square equal to minus 4ax. इसको देखते हैं ये कैसे आएगा. This is x axis, this x axis, y axis, this is x axis, this is y axis. Now square किस पर है? Y square equal to minus 4x. Square is on y, so axis will be of x, so x axis. Okay, now positive axis or negative axis? We are seeing y square equal to minus 4ax, so minus negative x axis. Okay, again here a is positive. A को तो हमेशा हम पॉजिटिव लेते हुए ही चल रहे हैं. Okay, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay, y square equal to minus 4ax. Yes, स्क्वायर किस पर है? x y पर, so axis will be of x axis, but question is positive x axis or negative x axis. We have यहाँ पे कितना आ रहा है? minus 4ax. It means negative x axis. Yes, very good. Very good Anjali, very good, very good. Yes, very good JNV Chitra Durga. So it is like this. Okay, कैसा आएगा पैराबोला ये? This parabola is like this. Okay, like this. Okay, this is the parabola. Clear everyone? Is this clear? Clear? Okay, very good, very good, very good, everyone. So now, what will be the focus of this parabola? This is focus, which is minus a comma 0. इस केस में what will be the directrix? This is, first of all, this is vertex. This is, yes, very good, Subham, very good. This is vertex, which is 0 comma 0. This is directrix, which is perpendicular. This is axis again. Directrix perpendicular to the axis, and this is nothing but x is equal to a. Yes or no? This point will be a comma 0, because vertex is the midpoint of the foot of perpendicular of the directrix on axis and the focus. तो अगर ये 0 है और फोकस माइनस a comma 0 है, तो डायरेक्ट्रिक्स a comma 0 ही होना पड़ेगा. Sorry, the foot of perpendicular should be a comma 0, and directrix is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. So any line which is perpendicular to the x-axis and also passing through the a comma 0, so the x is equal to a ही होती है. Yes or no? Okay. So this is directrix. Directrix. Clear? Now I am interested in the length of lattice rectum. उसके लिए क्या करेंगे? This is a b. Okay. What is here? Here x coordinate तो minus a रहेगा, minus a रहेगा. Put the minus a in the equation. Y square equal to minus 4ax. We will get y square equal to plus 4a square, which is 2a and minus 2a. So minus a comma 2a minus a comma minus 2a. Right? No. अंजलि लेंथ कैसे नेगेटिव हो सकती है? माइनस 4a कैसे हो सकता है? आप ही सोचो ना. लेंथ तो हमेशा पॉजिटिव होगी ना. ओके, इसमें कंफ्यूजन मत करना यार प्लीज. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज लेंथ ऑफ लेटेस्ट रेक्टम? लेंथ ऑफ लेटेस्ट रेक्टम इज नथिंग बट ए बी लेंथ. ए बी लेंथ कितना है? दिस इज 2a. ए बी तो ये है ना, विच इज 4a. यस और नो? Yes, 4a. Length of lattice rectum is 4a. Clear? Is this clear? Length of lattice rectum is 4a. So extremities of lattice rectum पता चल गया, minus a comma 2a minus a comma minus 2. Okay. Clear everyone so far? Okay. If it is clear, then let's see. I think this was the second case, right? Okay, this was the second case. Okay, so this is the third case. This is the third case. Okay, थर्ड केस क्या है? एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 4ay. तो एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 4ay इन टाइप के ग्राफ बनाने में तो हम उस्ताद है ना, क्योंकि हमने क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन में इतने ग्राफ बनाए हैं, तो ये तो ग्राफ काफी इजी है. ये सुनो, बट फंडा अपन यही लगाएंगे, द फंडा दैट वी आर यूजिंग टू प्लॉटिंग द ग्राफ ऑफ वाई स्क्वायर इक्वल टू प्लस माइनस 4ay. दिस इज एक्स एक्सिस, दिस इज वाई एक्सिस. ग्राफ है अभी एक्स स्क्वायर, कर्व है एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 4ay. एक्सिस सॉरी स्क्वायर किस पर है? एक्स पर. तो एक्सिस किसकी होगी? वाई की. इट शुड बी सिमेट्रिक अबाउट द वाई एक्सिस. देन पॉजिटिव वाई एक्सिस, नेगेटिव वाई एक्सिस. वी आर सीइंग एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल टू प्लस 4ay, तो पॉजिटिव वाई एक्सिस. सो ग्राफ कुछ ऐसा आएगा. ओके, क्लियर एवरीवन? क्लियर? तो दिस इज द ग्राफ ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल टू 4ay. तो अब ऐसा ग्राफ है तो इसका फोकस कितना होगा? फोकस होगा 0,a. दिस इज फोकस. डायरेक्ट्रिक्स, कोई मुझे डायरेक्ट्रिक्स बताएगा? क्विकली लेट मी नो इन द चैट बॉक्स. वर्टेक्स है 0,0. लेट मी नो द इक्वेशन ऑफ डायरेक्ट्रिक्स एवरीवन. Everyone quickly let me know the equation of directrix. What would be the equation of directrix? Everyone, equation of directrix. Can anybody tell me? Students, equation of directrix. देखो कैसे करोगे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एक्सिस ऑफ सिमेट्री क्या है? y एक्सिस इज एक्सिस ऑफ सिमेट्री. Okay, or axis of parabola, right? I have told you that directrix is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry, or axis is perpendicular to the directrix. तो सबसे पहले एक्सिस क्या, तो डायरेक्ट्रिक्स क्या आएगा, परपेंडिकुलर टू दी वाई एक्सिस. ओके, नाउ फोकस इज 0, a, vertex is 0, 0, right? And vertex is the midpoint of the directrix, foot of perpendicular of the directrix on, yeah, no, y equal to a कैसा आएगा, y equal to a तो ये लाइन है ना, a पॉजिटिव है. ओके, यस, वेरी गुड मृदुला, वेरी गुड. तो देखो फुट ऑफ डायरेक्ट्रिक्स तो आएगा तो ये पॉइंट है ना, इतना तो किसी को कंफ्यूजन होना नहीं चाहिए. नाउ दिस पॉइंट एंड दिस पॉइंट, लेट्स कॉल दिस पॉइंट एंड एस, इन दोनों पॉइंट का मिड पॉइंट 0, 0 है, तो ये कितना आएगा, 0, -a, राइट, राइट. एंड दिस इज परपेंडिकुलर, तो डायरेक्ट्रिक्स कितना आ गया, डायरेक्ट्रिक्स इज y इज इक्वल टू -a. इज दिस क्लियर, इज दिस क्लियर. इनमें तो डायरेक्टली याद होना चाहिए डायरेक्ट्रिक्स क्या है. ओके, आपको वो डेफिनेशन याद होनी चाहिए दैट vertex is nothing but midpoint of the foot of perpendicular and focus. And second point you should remember, directrix is always perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. तो axis of symmetry तो y axis है, तो डायरेक्ट्रिक्स क्या होगा, परपेंडिकुलर टू द y axis, तो पैरेलल टू x axis वाली लाइन आएगी, तो y इक्वल टू सम नंबर. बट दिस पॉइंट, द फुट ऑफ परपेंडिकुलर ऑफ द डायरेक्ट्रिक्स ऑन द एक्सिस, जो भी है ये एंड पॉइंट, दिस इज दिस पॉइंट एंड दिस बिटवीन दिस पॉइंट एस, ओ शुड बी द मिड पॉइंट. तो जाहिर सी बात है एन शुड बी 0, -a. एनी लाइन विच इज पासिंग थ्रू द 0, -a and also parallel to x axis is nothing but y equal to -a only. So that's why directrix कितना आ गया, y equal to -a. Clear? Okay. So what would be the length of latest rectum? Can anybody tell me in the chat box length of latest rectum? Latest rectum तो यही होगा, a b, right? Put on these a b point, y is always a, y तो हमेशा a ही है. x कितना आ रहा है, put y equal to a, x we will get plus minus 2a. So this is minus 2a and this is 2a. So length of latest rectum कितना आ गया, length of latest rectum is, which is AB, which is 4a. Is this clear? Is this clear everyone? Tell me quickly in the chat box how many of you understood this. Clear? Okay. Now the fourth and the last is x square equal to -4ay. x square equal to -4ay. तो इसमें भी सेम वही चीज है. Yes, Subham, tell me in the chat box. What do you have doubt? Do you have doubt? Okay. This is x axis. This is y axis. X square equal to 4a. Y square is on x. Axis will be of y axis, positive y axis or negative y axis. We have x square equal to -4ay. So it should be of negative y axis. तो नेगेटिव y एक्सिस है, 0, 0 भी है, तो ऐसा कुछ ग्राफ आएगा, है ना. क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन का तो ग्राफ बनाना आता ही है ना, बस उसी के सिमिलर है. ओके, क्लियर. फोकस क्या होगा, फोकस 0, -a. This is 0, 0 is vertex. Can anybody tell me the directrix? Yes, very good, Mridula. Can anybody tell me the equation of directrix quickly in the chat box? Quickly. Equation of directrix. Equation of directrix. Y एक्सिस क्या है? Yes, very. Y equal to b. b कहां से आ गया? b का तो कहीं नाम ही नहीं है. Yes, y equal to a. Yes, yes, yes. Y equal to a. Okay. This is y equal to a. तो ये हो गई डायरेक्ट्रिक्स. डायरेक्ट्रिक्स क्लियर. Okay, very good, Anjali. Very good, everyone. Okay. Now let's see the extremities of the latest rectums. Okay. Okay, मैंने अभी रिपीट करता हूँ, 1 second. Okay. Now extremities of latest rectum. ये this is a 0, -a. So a and b पॉइंट पे phi तो हमेशा -a ही होगा. put minus a in the y here, so you will get x square equal to 4a. So x कितना आ गया 2a and minus 2a. So this is minus 2a and this is 2a. a हमेशा हम पॉजिटिव मान के चलते हैं, ओके इसमें कोई गलती मत कर देना, ओके. सो लेंथ ऑफ लेटेस्ट रेक्टम कितना आ गया ab. लेंथ ऑफ लेटेस्ट रेक्टम इज इक्वल टू ab विच इज 4a. क्लियर? यस यस यस. मैंने क्या बोला, देखो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज x square equal to minus 4ay. Square is on x, axis will be of y axis, but positive or negative? We have minus 4ay, so minus है ना, so that's why it should be of minus y axis. Okay, axis होगी minus y direction में. So हमारा ग्राफ आ गया. Now just by looking at the y x square equal to minus 4ay, focus is 0, minus a. Okay, and the vertex is 0, 0. Okay, then directrix क्या होगा? Axis, this is axis, this is axis. Directrix is perpendicular to the axis, yes or no? So perpendicular to the y axis, so it will be the parallel line, right? Perpendicular to parallel to x axis. Screen नहीं दिख रहा सर? स्क्रीन ठीक नहीं दिख रही है. With anybody else also have the problem with the screen? Anyone else? Can you tell me in the chat box? Everyone, Anjali, Anpat, everyone, no problem. Mridula saying no problem. I think screen का कोई issue नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay. Now is it visible? Is it visible? Athar, is it visible? Is there any problem now? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Okay, okay. So what I'm saying is x square equal to minus 4ay. Axis is of, sorry, it is a square on x axis. Sorry, square is on x, so axis will be of y axis. Now positive or negative? That will, now we have minus 4ay. So axis is negative y axis. Okay, तो नेगेटिव y एक्सिस से एक ग्राफ बना गया. दिस इज अ क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है ना x में, तो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन का तो ग्राफ बनाना हमें आता है. फोकस इज x इज इक्वल टू 0, माइनस a. हम हमेशा a को पॉजिटिव मान के चल रहे हैं. ओके, a इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव. ओके, नाउ this focus is 0, minus a. Origin vertex is 0, 0 which is origin. Okay, now directrix क्या होना चाहिए फिर? Phi equal to a only. Yes or no? Because directrix, foot of directrix क्या होगा फिर? ये 0, a. See, foot of directrix between the n and s, midpoint is 0, 0 ही आना चाहिए. Okay, now फिर लेंथ ऑफ लेटेस्ट रेक्टम निकाल ली. लेंथ ऑफ लेटेस्ट रेक्टम क्या है? AB. लेटेस्ट रेक्टम इज अ line which is perpendicular to the axis and passing through the focus. So y is equal to minus a वाली line होगी यहाँ पे लेटेस्ट रेक्टम, right? So this point a and b निकाल लिया, right? At point a and b y is always minus a, तो y को minus a डालो, x आ गया plus 2a and minus 2a. तो 2a and minus 2a length of latest rectum is AB which is 4a. Clear Athar? Athar, is it clear now? Is it clear now? Tell me quickly in the chat box, how many of you understood this? Is it clear everyone? Yes. MV Attu, you tell me in the chat box. Clear? Okay. So student, the one thing that you note here is that, okay, this is very important thing. Okay. Let's say if I'm writing like this, okay. If I'm writing like this, x square is equal to 16y. Let's say. So ये जो 16 दिख रहा है ना, this is representing length of latest rectum. Okay, let's say x square is equal to minus 4y. So this 4 is length of latest rectum. This is length of latest rectum. Let's say y square equal to minus 32x. So this 32 is length of latest rectum. Okay, this 32 is length of latest rectum. Yes. यार तुम लोग नाम भी एक ऐसे ऐसे रख रखे ना, more PM. What is this more PM mean? You tell me in the chat box if you have any doubt. Okay, you raise your hand, you can ask me in the chat box. Okay, So this 32 is the length of latest rectum. Similarly, let's say y square is equal to 16y, 16x. So this 16 is the length of latest rectum. Clear? Length of latest rectum. Okay. Is this clear, everyone? Kyun? Because in all the cases that we have seen, 4a was the length of latest rectum. Yes or no? So if you compare, let's say compare y square is equal to minus 32x with y square is equal to minus 4ax. 4a कितना आ गया? 32. Yes or no? और 4 ही क्या होती है? Length of latest rectum we have already seen here. Y square is equal to minus 4ax. Length of latest rectum is 4a. Right? Right? So similarly, for here also, यहाँ पे भी मैं क्या बोलूंगा? Compare y square is equal to 16x with y square is equal to 4x. 4ax. 4a कितना आ गया? 16. 4a ही क्या होती है? Length of latest rectum. So that's why 16 is the length of latest rectum. Is this clear? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Is this clear? Or do you have any doubt with this? Any doubt, students? Okay. So students, so अभी तक हमने क्या क्या देखा कि we have seen some important things regarding the parabola. Okay. So meanwhile I'm launching the NPS poll. Please everyone participate in it. And so far हमने क्या क्या देखा? Let me just summarize it. First of all, we have seen the 4 standard equation of the parabola. Y square equal to 4ax, y square equal to minus 4ax, x square equal to 4ay, x square equal to minus 4ay. Yes or no? So in all those 4 standard equations, we have defined which is where is the focus, where is the directrix, where is the vertex, which is what is the extremities of the latest rectum, length of the latest rectum. That thing we have all seen, right? And one thing that I have said is y square equal to 4ax, y equal to minus 4ax. In all those cases, a we are taking positive. A is always positive. Okay. Clear? Is this clear? So y square equal to 4ax tha. Here square is on y, axis will be of x-axis, right? Focus is a, 0, directrix x equal to minus a, vertex कितना हो गया? This point is foot of perpendicular of the directrix on the axis, right? ये कितना है? Axis, right? So vertex is 0, 0. Clear? Similarly, y square equal to minus 4ax, just square y per axis will be of x-axis, but negative this time because we have minus 4ax. Okay. If it is clear, then x square equal to minus 4ay. ये तो हमें पता ही है अपवर्ड पैराबोला बनेगा. Yes or no? Because quadratic में हमने देख चुके हैं कि x square y equal to ax square, where a is positive, then we have upward parabola. If a is negative, we have downward parabola. So all these things we have seen here. Okay. Is this clear so far, students? Please let me know in the chat box. Is this clear so far? Do you have any doubt regarding this? Students, do you have any doubts? Any doubt? Let me know quickly in the chat box. Okay. So student, in the next class, what we are going to say is we will see some questions, how to solve, how to find the equation of the directrix, and how to find the equation of parabola if some information is given. Okay. So all those kind of questions we will done in tomorrow's class. Okay. And then we will continue with the parabola. Then in the next class, we will see the condition of the tangency and all those things in the next class. Okay. So that's all for today, everyone. Okay. So in the meantime, I'll just let me give you some homework. Okay. You can try at your home. Okay. You can try this at your home. 1 second. Just let me give you the homework. Yeah. So this is your homework. Okay. This is your homework. Solve these 2 questions as your homework. I will discuss these 2 questions in tomorrow's class, and we will start tomorrow's class by discussing this. Okay. Yes. Bye everyone. Take care. Bye everyone. Okay. That's it. Please everyone participate in the technical poll. In the NPS poll, I still see only 50% of you have participated. Everyone quickly Just please participate. It will just take only 30 seconds. Okay. Yes. Bye, Anjali. Bye, Athar. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Athar. Thank you. Okay. Please, everyone, participate in the poll. Bye. Bye, Rohan. Okay. That's it for today, everyone. Let's meet in the next class. Okay. Everyone, please participate in the technical poll, and then you can leave the class if you don't have any doubt. Okay.